See, here we go. It's in the Bible. That's supposed to be Mashiach Yahushua, what they call Jesus Christ, at a young age, right? Okay. Here he is. As an adult, he was a blonde there. Now he's a brunette. In the Bible, you can see the words. You pause it, you can see the Bible. This is the Bible. This is what we're reading about. This is what they did. See what it says? Thou art Peter. Thou art Peter. Simon Peter. You see? So, this is what we up against as a people. Most I said, don't do this, but we find a way to do opposite of what he tells us to do. So, let's go back. So many things I can say. That right there in itself has us all, hard to get our people to come out of that, first and foremost. Because they're anti-Mashiach. A whole lot of people that say it don't matter how you look. It matter how you look. If not, then start talking about it. You see, don't it matter how they look. Start talking about it. It don't matter how Mashiach Yahushua look, but it matters how they look. If not, start talking about them. See what happens then. These are things that I've done year in and year out. Look at 1 John 4:1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. I like to start off with people with these scriptures here. It says, hereby know ye the spirit of the Most High. This is how you know the spirit of the Most High. Every spirit that confesses that Mashiach Yahushua is come in the flesh is of the Most High. And I said, if you know what your flesh is, pinch yourself. Pinch your arm, that's your flesh. Your skin. It says, and every spirit that confesses that not that Mashiach Yahushua is come in the flesh is not of the Most High. And this is that spirit of anti-Mashiach. They're against him. Well, ye have heard that it should come, and even now already is in the world. It's right here. It's right here. That's why most people say it don't matter. He said in St. John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandments. And that's what we look at. That's what we're looking at, the commandments of the Most High. Leviticus 17. We're looking at these commandments. That's why Leviticus 17:7. And they shall no more offer their sacrifice unto devils. You think about it. If that's your power, you praying, that's what you're seeing, that's what these people are seeing in their mind. The pictures I just showed you of Caesar Borgia. And they shall no more offer their sacrifice unto devils, after whom they have gone a-whoring. That's why you got to change. You can't continue to have that same mentality that you had as a Christian coming into this truth. Because so many people have come, I've seen them come and go because they still want to hold on to their Christian type of way that it's simple. That's simple. What do? You go to church on the first day, representing Nimrod, Sunday, the sun god, that's who we worshiping, and his mama Semiramis. You go in there, you celebrate Christmas, you celebrate Easter, you celebrate Thanksgiving, 4th of July, all these different pagan holidays that they set up for you to worship. You don't know nothing about the holy days, because you ain't going to be worshiping the holy days once you leave this truth. You're going to be going back to whatever you can go back to, and that's the world. And justify it in wickedness. What else you got? What else you going to do? You're going to make up your own. You're not that creative. So what you going to do? Go right back to what everybody else is doing. Only you most likely going to beat you with more stripes. It's sad, people, but it's real. That's why he said, and they shall no more offer their sacrifice unto devils, after whom they have gone a-whoring. This shall be a statute forever unto them throughout their generation. We're the generation right now while the Spirit is bringing it to you as such. This is very important because our people, they've given their sons and their daughters to devils. And they believe just the way these devils tell them to believe. They like this world. This world, what you're going to do in the world, these prophecies start to happen, and all of a sudden now, you ain't doing the things that you normally can do. And all the thing you can do is call on the Most High. And you done wasted all this time not dealing with Him, taking it lightly. Then you're going to try and be serious. He's going to mock you and laugh at you, as it is written. He's going to make fun of you. Because Israel do not consider. Israel do not consider. Look at Deuteronomy 31. Verse 16. And the Most High said unto Moses, Behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers. So you're going to sleep, you're going to die. You're going to be buried with your forefathers. And this people will rise up and go a whoring after the gods of the strangers of the land, as it is today, to this day. He said, you're going to die, Moses, and these people are going to go after, they're going to go a whoring after the gods of the strangers of the land, whither they go to be among them. Place where they go to be among them. And will forsake me and break my covenant, which is His laws, which I have made with them. Stand strong, or we ain't under the law. So what you saying? Just what he just said. So if you ain't under the law of the Most High, who you following and what you following? You going a whoring and worshiping other gods. The gods of the strangers of the land. Now, were you not brought over here in slave ships, and when they didn't take us off our land here in America and ship us different places? All over the world, we scattered all to the four corners of the earth. Dealing with what? As a people, I'm saying. I'm not talking about the 1/3 of the 12 tribes here. I'm talking about this 2/3 that try to influence those that could be called to be the 1/3 and following wickedness with them. You know, I went through that with the wickedness that started from the Greek Empire. Evils were multiplied in the earth, as it is written. That's why so-called white man took that out of the Bible. Protestants, because it's in the Catholic Bible. That Bible I just showed you is apocryphal right in there. But it's not in the King James 611 authorized version Bible. Because the Protestants took it out. And they're trying to say that it's not canon, but it is the truth. It says, verse 17, Deuteronomy 31:17. Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them. See, so, I mean, you look at what the Most High say He's going to forsake us for not keeping His covenant, His laws, statutes, commandments. He's going to hide His face from us. Listen. And I will hide my face from them. Here it is. So you looking at blessings that's coming to you. Shoot, Satan will give you so much time. Lift you up, lift yourself up in pride. You think you got it going on, and next thing you come back and take it back. And now you got a price to pay. And the Most High reign on the just and the unjust. But there's a price to pay. There's a price that you're going to get. If you just, you got the kingdom waiting on you. If you unjust, you got the lake of fire, where there's going to be weeping and gnashing of teeth. dwell in them. But it's too late then. It's too late. It could be too late for you before this evening is over. Could be your day. Boom. Any of us. Bam. You gone. Now it's the judgment. Now what you got to say? You going to get before Mashiach Abishai and say all the things you said before his messengers? Open up your big mouth saying this, that, and the third, whatever. Before the throne of the Most High, you going to be boastful as such? To tell him that you ain't got to follow him? You going to do whatever you want to do, how you want to do it? Because that's what you're doing at this time. And your thoughts, he know your thoughts. He know if you're thinking, I don't know what he's talking about. I can do what I want to do. You think the Most High don't know it? He know your secret thoughts. Everything you think is in the dark is in the light to the Most High. He rolls in darkness. So you can't hide from him. And he reveals his secrets to his messengers, the prophets. When people think, oh, you don't see me. This stuff is wide open because you ain't spiritual enough to know that the Most High see you. Israel, gotta wake up. Listen. Then my anger, this ain't no love. Say, then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them. So who you got to call on now? If the Most High forsake you, you don't have nothing to do but to go right out there with everybody else that's going down. So I don't care about 2/3 of us, and you only care about 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. And you're going to reserve the remnant that's going to be working for the children of Israel in the kingdom. Period. Change it to God. Because you got to have people to work, to do the work. But he's going to forsake us, it says. And I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured. You hear that? He said we're going to be devoured. And many evils and troubles shall befall them. Hear that? Many evils and troubles shall befall us. So that they will say in that day, are not these evils come upon us because our power is not among us? Oh yeah, maybe some of you ain't seen this because your consolation is right now. This is all she wrote. After this is the lake of fire. Because see, some people have their consolation right now. This is it. And I will surely hide my face in that day for all the evils which they shall have wrought, and that they are turned unto other gods. So you got to realize, it's very important. Most High's name is jealous of you. In the spirit, he revealed that. He said, I'm going to kill you. He said, I'm going to forsake you because you turned to other gods. No matter what religion you call yourself, Most High never gave us a religion. Show me your religion in the Bible. I challenge any of you out there. That we as Israelites were dealing with a certain religion. The Most High gave us laws, statutes, commandments, and told us to have faith in the Mashiach Yahushua and fear him, the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Verse 18, and I will surely hide my face in that day for all the evils which they shall have wrought, in that they are turned unto other gods. Turn into other idols, the idols of the nations, the religions of the nations, and so forth. Therefore, he turned his back on us, and the nations know this. So what you think? They're going to teach you and tell you the right way when they know that they're empowered? Because we the ones that broke the laws of the Most High. We the ones that he told he's going to do certain things that he's doing. Because we are the ones that broke the laws, the children of Israel. Broke his laws, statute, commandments. Therefore, we in the condition that we in. And we just read in Ezekiel, the nations know this. You think they don't know this? They know this. The elite know this. The ones that just average, laborers just going, they part of, supporting, keeping this place afloat. They don't know nothing. What do they know? They don't know nothing about what we're talking about. Elite know what I'm saying. Most definitely. And those that's been listening to the Hebrew Israelites teach know what I'm saying. Let me give you a case scenario of somebody get ready to take us down. And whether him being told whether he should mess with us or not. In the condition whereas he should come up against us as the Israelites or leave us alone. This is in Judah, the 5th chapter. This is how important it is, people, to follow the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments. Judah, the 5th chapter. And we'll look at the 17th verse. It says, and once they sin not before their power. When we didn't sin against our power, the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they prospered. See that? We prospered. Because the Most High that hated iniquity, he hates sins, was with them. When we was following the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High was with us. How do you think we're going to be delivered, Israel? By coming back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, as all Hebrew Israelites are proclaiming around the world. And keeping the faith of the Mashiach Yahushua and having the fear of the Most High. When we do this, we're going to prosper. Because the Most High that hated iniquity was with them. See, the Most High going to be with us. Can't nobody fight against the Most High. You going to fight against the earthquake? You going to fight against tornado? You going to fight against a hurricane? You going to fight against fire, hail, wild teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, snakes, poisonous snakes? I mean, I go on and on and on. Everything the Most High made, everything he can control. So I say it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, the Most High. But people don't realize that because they don't fear him. You don't have to fear him. In what? Christianity. I know you're supposed to be scared of the Most High. You're supposed to be feared of God. What? You hear what he's saying? Listen, so you understand. Hopefully. It says, verse 18, but when they departed from the way which he appointed them, these heathen know that the Most High hid his face from us because we departed from the laws of the Most High. That's the way he wants us to follow. That's what it says. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore. So where you going to be at? Talk about you ain't got to follow the ways of the Most High. That's his laws, statutes, commandments. You're going to be destroyed because the battle's coming. War is coming on this earth. Where you going to be at? If you ain't following the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, want to know what's right from wrong, and doing what's right from wrong, hearing the voice of the Most High. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs. Like we were led captives to a land that wasn't all over here in America, in the Western Hemisphere. And taken off our land here and shipped everywhere in slavery. And the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. See, over and over again, from the Egyptian captivity to the Babylonian captivity, Assyrian captivity, Babylonian captivity, the Persian and Mede Empire captivity, to the Greek, to the Roman captivity, to the Renaissance period coming over here, put us in captivity, to now. That's what it's saying. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs. And the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. See that? When we didn't follow the Most High's laws, that's what happened to us. You wonder why this condition that we're in now? We're in because we ain't not following as a whole the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High. That's why you're reaching out to the 1/3 of our people, because 2/3 of you not going to follow anyway. And some of you trying to claim to be 1/3, you still a 2/3 because you ain't really doing what's right in the eyesight of the Most High. Listen, but it's a condition. Now are they returned to their power? See, and that's us right now. We the Israelites. We all saying, come back to the laws of the Most High. Repent and come back to the laws of the Most High. Now they return to their power and are come up from the places where they were scattered back to Jerusalem, and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. Now therefore, my power and government, if there be any error in this people, that's what the heathen know. That's why he say, now therefore my power and government, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their power, and we break his laws, as you're taught that you ain't under the law, or some of you don't even care about what's right from wrong, just doing your own thing. You sin against your power. The Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob said, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. So what do you think, these nations are going to show you the right way? You've been already programmed the wrong way. That's why the deprogram most of our people is like, that's one of the hardest jobs in the world, because most I say you stiff-necked, hard-headed, saddest children, silliest, stupid children. Because you're Christian. Christians come from, the meaning initially for that is stupid. Look it up for yourself. I ain't talking about whatever you want to say it means now. Now I'm talking about in the beginning. So I say, hey, you have to be stupid not to want to follow the power of powers, the Most High. Something wrong with you. If you don't even want to know, and he's saying what he's going to do. I mean, over and over again, he just jacked us up until this day. I mean, why do you think they shooting us down and the verdict is not guilty? That's from the Most High, because he said it. Zechariah 11:5. Who possesses slay them and hold themselves not guilty. The word is true. You can't overstep, overpower none of these words of the Most High. Some of myself, the name of the Lord said, it said, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. For what? For not following the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. And let us go up, and we shall overcome them. Meaning they're going to destroy us. They're going to destroy us and take whatever it is that we have. But if there be no iniquity, no sin in their nation, we're not breaking the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Let my power, my master, now pass by. Leave them alone. That's their power. Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Defend them. Hear that? You're doing what's right according to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Let the Most High defend them and their power before them. And we become a reproach or a disgrace before all the world. Let them know. That's our power. And that's the power that we have when we're doing right. He said, 1 John 5:3 said, for this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments. His commandments are not grievous. See? But we as a people been duped. Deuteronomy 31 and 18. And I will surely hide my face in that day for all the evils which they shall have wrought, and that they are turned unto other gods. See? You wonder why all the evils happen to us, because our people are turned to other gods, other idols, the idols of the nations, the religions and the falsehood that's in this world. The lies that's been taught to us, they support, they uphold. Even though the ones that set up the lies today or say, no, that's a lie, they still say, no, that's my power. And they don't even want to say that that's the power. The pictures I just showed you, they say, oh no, that's not Jesus. Jesus was from the Middle East. He couldn't be a Caucasian. And our people say, oh, yes he is, yes he is. They'll want to throw down behind denouncing the so-called white man as being the Most High and a Mashiach Yahushua. That's how destroyed we are. For what? Lack of knowledge. Because you have forgotten the law of the Most High. It said, now therefore write ye this song for you, and teach it the children of Israel, put it in their mouths, that this song may be a witness for me against the children of Israel. Not for them, but against the children of Israel. The song. You know, you sing a song, you're supposed to be into the spirit with it. That's what about like King David. The Psalms, they are songs. They're songs that we sing. And you sing them songs, you memorize them songs, so you know a song, you memorize it. You memorize a song. You say, hey, put it in their mouths. We singing this song. You singing it, you hearing it, wow, man. You singing it, you remember the words. Remember the words. That's you singing. You should. Just a moment.